Hello friends, welcome to MALUKA IAS, the only institute in the country to provide for guaranteed prelims and assured means. Dedicated towards the success of the students, we are bringing about the series of the current affair questions aimed at prelims. This is the fifth class that we are taking up. In every class, 10 questions are being discussed in a way that more and more students could be helped to have a positive result in this attempt only in which they are giving. So let's start with question number 41. To enable extension of appropriate financial and fiscal incentives under each category, the national policy on biofuel categorizes biofuels. Which of the following matches are correct for the given statement? Categories है and biofuel covered है. The first that is given is first generation bio CNG, second generation municipal solid waste, third generation bio ethanol. Friends, only it is a third that is correct, others are wrong. C is the answer in the context that the basic biofuels are basically the first generation biofuel, bioethanol, and biodiesel. Advanced biofuels are second generation ethanol, municipal solid waste management to drop in fuels. Third generation biofuels are, for example, bio CNG, etc. Therefore, only the third statement is correct. Question number 42 पे move करते हैं. With reference to mutual fund, which of the following are its advantages? And the options that are available to us are first, liquidity, second, strong government backed regulatory help. The first, both are correct. Third, low cost for all the benefits. Yes, the third statement is also correct. और तीनों के तीनों सही है regarding the mutual fund. It is D that is the answer. If the investment has been done in a well managed mutual fund, it will give more advantages basically after 10 years period. There is a very high probability for the investors so that they will be making more amount of money than by investing in other risk-free investments such as fixed deposit, public provident fund, etc. Advantages क्या होंगे म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्टमेंट करने के लिए? डाइवर्सिफिकेशन ऑफ पोर्टफोलियो, गुड इन्वेस्टमेंट मैनेजमेंट सर्विसेज वुड बी देयर, लिक्विडिटी, strong government backed regulatory help, professional services, and low cost for all the benefits which will be there. Question 43 पे move करते हैं. Living Planet program comprise a science and research element which include the Earth Explorer mission and an Earth Watch element. The program is launched by, and the options that are available to us are ISRO, NASA, Australian Space Agency, and D, none of the above. Friends, when you talk about Living Planet program, it is D that is the answer, none of the above that is there. It is crucial for us to continually learn about how our planets can be made better, to understand the Earth system and its processes. In this regard, it is European Space Agency has dedicated for observing the Earth for space ever since the launch of first Meteosat meteorological satellite that was launched. Living Planet program is also being launched by European Space Agency, which will be comprising of the science and the research elements and other things that has been undertaken. Question 44. Conference, travel, exhibition and popular lectures has been launched by the government of India to promote. And the option available to us are space technology, nanotechnology, biotechnology, and all of the above. Friends, it is basically in the regard of the biotechnology that by the Department of Biotechnology has undertaken this in Ministry of Science and Technology. Question 45. Among the following sentences given, the correct statement is R, and the option available to us are every few years, the Department of Pharmaceuticals in the Ministry of Health and Fertilizer, in consultation with the Health Ministry, draws up a national list for essential medicines that is there. The first statement is there that has been wrong. It is not the Ministry of Chemicals, but it basically it is the Health Ministry that would be doing it. Second, under the Drug Price Control Order 2013, the state government has the power to bring out any item of medical necessity under the price list. This is basically the government of India, not the state government. हमें देखना था which of the following statement is correct. D become the answer as both the statements are wrong. The health ministry, and it is the central government that we are referring for. Question 46. Following sentences given about PM LPG Panchayat. The incorrect statement among them are, हमें देखना है कौन कौन सी statement इसमें से गलत है. The first statement, Pradhan Mantri LPG Panchayat consists of meetings of women from BPL family to create awareness about LPG, about clean fuel. The first statement is wrong. It basically is acting to providing as a platform for the government so that it can be interacting with the beneficiaries, harness the experience of these people, integrate them basically to create the knowledge so that a sustainable and a viable movement can be launched around Ujjwala. And not only this, but how safe and regular use of LPG can be made. LPG Panchayat headed by the Spanch of the village, second statement is also wrong. So therefore C become the answer in which both the statements are wrong. प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड करता है इंटरफेस के लिए. Question 47. Following sentences are given with reference to United Nations Commission on International Trade Law. Analyze the following statement and identify the correct statement among them. हमें देखना है कि इनमें से कौन कौन सा सही है. The first statement that is there, as United Nations Central is a permanent commission of General Assembly, and its secretariat is a part of United Nations Secretariat, but its secretariat is not involved in the election of the members of the commission. बिल्कुल सही है. It is the core body of United Nations in the field of international trade law, but it is not involved in election case. The second statement that is there, the membership entails no additional financial contribution as United Nations Central is a permanent commission of the United Nations. Yes, second statement is also correct. And a third statement that has been given is United Nations Central is a important body of the United Nations in the field of international trade but does not consider as its core arm. It is wrong because it is also considered as its core arm. Therefore 1 and 2 are correct. B become the answer. It is a core legal body in the field of international trade. It is not involved in the election of the members of the commission. Question number 48 पे move करते हैं. The project Billion Tree Tsunami of the Pakistani provincial government was in news recently. It is related to, and the option available to us are deforestation, mangrove cover, native tree species, and none of the above. It is A that is the answer. It is the Billion Tree Tsunami is in the regard of the deforestation that was there. Next, question 49. Following schemes are launched by the Agriculture Ministry. Analyze the sentence given and identify the correct statement among them. And the option available to us are, देखना है कौन कौन सा सही है. ISRO in early 80s conceptualized crop production forecast using satellite remote sensing data, which led to the success of the CAPE, that is crop acreage and production estimation project. The first statement is correct. The second statement that is there, Fasal is utilized into success of the CAPE project. Yes, it is also utilized. So both the statements are correct. For question number 49, it is C that is the answer. Coming to question 50. Analyze the following statement given about flagship species and identify the correct one. So हमें देखना है कि इसमें से कौन कौन सा सही है. And the option that are available to us in this regard are, the flagship species are usually relatively large and are considered to be charismatic in the Western cultures. The first statement is correct. The second statement, the flagship species may or may not be the keystone species and may or may not be good indicators of the biological process. And second is also correct. Third, by focusing on the conservation of these flagship species, the status of many other species which were threatened there and share their habitat may be improved. Yes, it can also be improved. So it is D that is the answer, as all the statements are correct for question number 50 regarding the flagship species. Basically, to act as an ambassador, icon, or symbol for a defined habitat issue, campaign, or environmental clause, these flagship species is a species selected that has been. By focusing upon the conservation of that species, it can be benefit for the other species also. So friends, these are the important 10 questions which have been discussed by MALUKA IAS. Do cover these questions and previous questions also and upcoming questions. Thank you very much.